Now that we have our questions ready, we can begin creating our form. It's actually pretty simple to get started. All you do is click New in your Google Drive home. It will give you some options. Obviously, we want a form. And why not find a nice template for us to use? I don't know why, but I'm tempted to use the ones with the balloons, although we should stay professional. The green one will be professional. This one with the gray will be pretty professional. Same with this with people. But I actually like the one without people. And I really like this one with high rises and downtown. So we'll use that and we'll fully customize that. We'll name it PLR lead form. That's just something that I'm going to name it for myself to remember. And then I'm going to give it a title. This is something that people will see, so I'm going to make it something that makes it clear why they're filling this out. Here's what I wrote. This will make it easier for us to help you. Perfect. And right here on the second line, by filling out this form, we'll be able to respond faster and help you better. Okay, respond faster. That's something that's in it for that person who's filling it out. So we're basically convincing them, hey, it's not going to be a waste of your time. Now, this pre-made form is already pretty good. We needed their name. Perfect. We needed their email, right? How are we going to email them back? Of course, perfect. Phone number may not be necessary because they're in a different country, perhaps. In my case, I prefer to email them back. And if I hear back from them, we end up setting up a call and exchanging phone numbers over email. But I'll know based on their answers to this form whether I want to do that call. So for me, email is perfect. And the phone number, I can just put it into the trash. Great. Now remember, we're customizing a job application form, so some of these questions are strange, so we'll have to change them a little bit. So instead of which positions are you in, we want to know how many courses do you need. So I ended up giving them a range. Remember, we want to make it easy for people to fill out the questions. Instead of asking them how many courses do you need and letting them enter a number, which requires thinking, we actually don't want to require thinking. We want to give predetermined answers so they can just click one that feels best for them. Perfect. And we want to select at most one, right? Perfect. Then we want to have another question. What type of courses do you need? That actually may be a little bit broad. So instead of type, which maybe they will interpret like, is it video based? Is it audio only? Is it text only? We should rephrase that. What is the topic of the courses that you need? And they get a long answer text box to answer. Then we want to have another question. And to add another question, we just click this plus over here. What country are you in? And they'll have a short answer text. Let's make it required. And let's have a last question. What's your company website, or are you in the planning stages? And again, it's a long answer, but the answers are either the website URL, which I should be specific, so I should change that. What's your company website URL? Or are you in the planning stages? So either they're going to enter the URL or they're going to say planning stages. And that's it. Whenever you make any changes to this document, they get saved right away. So you don't have to worry about saving it. I did forget to mark this as required, so we're going to mark this as required. Now you want to test how this is going to look like. So you want to preview, click on the preview, and this is what that person will see when they come here. One thing I would do is in the title and subtitle of this form, I would remind them what this is all about. And because they don't see how many questions there are here, and just so they don't click away, I would ask them, please fill out these 6 very brief questions. It will take you under 30 seconds. Okay, so I would add that here just so that they don't click away because they don't know. Maybe this is 50 questions. Looking at this, they have no idea. So let's make certain of that. That is this form. So I changed the title to say, this makes it easier for us to help you get the right courses. And then in parentheses, I added 6 questions in 30 seconds. And you know what? This text is too tiny. I'm just going to get rid of it because it might confuse people. Why is there different size text? Let's get rid of it because all the information we wanted to express is here anyway. Let's look at it again as a preview. And it's going to say this makes it easier for us to help you get the right courses. Perfect. They're only filling this out because they want to acquire courses. Perfect. 6 questions in 30 seconds. Perfect. The only thing is we might want to make every word capitalized so that it's consistent. But other than that, it's a very basic form and people know it's extremely quick to fill out. So you'll have very few people actually quitting this form.